tennis match between the Transylvania Pioneers and your Wittenberg Tigers. The NCAA promotes good sportsmanship to our student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated on our grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is illegal. The NCAA thanks you for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to take this time to recognize Wittenberg outside hitter, graduate senior Katie Easton. On Saturday afternoon, in the third set against Geneva, Easton eclipsed the 1,000 career kill mark with her 5th kill. Easton also tallied over 1,000 career bid in the Tiger uniform in the same match. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a wonderful country that offers freedoms like no other. At this time, please stand and remove your hats behind our nation.
How's everyone doing? Oh, now I'm hearing myself because it's coming through the other end. Hello, hello, hello. It's Braden Carey here. JJ Weisenberger, how you doing?
Oh, I am doing wonderful. Super excited to broadcast my first volleyball game of the year. And I'm super excited to see our Wittenberg Tigers on the court. Just recently moved up in the national top 25 rankings to number 8 in the country.
Coming 9-1. Can you believe it? And also, can you believe they put us duo on women's Wittenberg volleyball?
On volleyball.
Who saw that coming?
I don't think anyone, but it should be very interesting. And if we do sound pretty dumb up here, we do apologize, but we're going to try our best.
Yeah, I started killing it, no pun intended. Last winter in spring with the men's volleyball team, I found a true passion for the game. Very excited to see them this year, but I did get to see the women's a lot in action, but more as a bystander on the sideline. But I'm ready to see some action. We're going to run through the starting lineups. Wittenberg is hosting the Transylvania Pioneers on this one. JJ, you want to run through the starters?
Transylvania, led by number 1, Kate Shepard, number 2, Ava Beltos, number 4, Grace Ward, number 5, Carrington Jackson, number 7, Madison Sweeney, and number 17, Caden Holcomb.
Nicely, they're speaking through the subs of the Tigers here. Now we're going to run through the starters, starting with number 1, a freshman, Allie White from Harrison, Ohio. Then number 3, Mac Ricketts Jr. from Cincinnati, Ohio. Number 9, Tyler Linkhart, Jr. from Yellow Springs, Ohio. Number 11, Lainey Yoder, Jr. from Bell Fountain, Ohio. Number 18, special night for her, Katie Heastan. We will touch up on that in just a second. Grad student from Canton, Ohio. And number 19, Kendall Robinson, the sophomore from Lake Orion, Michigan. Now, JJ and the viewers, I hope we had I tried to set up the audio so you could hear it at the beginning. I don't know how well it came through, but right before the national anthem, there was a quick little ceremony for fifth-year Katie Heastan as she, in her last match against Geneva, racked up 1,000 kills and 1,000 digs in the same game, JJ. Wait, I mean, how'd they work that up perfectly like that?
That's super impressive. I know she's loved by the team. She's loved by the community. She's kind of the mom of the team as the old lady, and no, that's awesome for her. I know everyone's very happy. She is a great one to have on your team, and that's impressive just to get one of those in the 1,000 category, let alone both, and then to do them in the same game. It's got to be, I'd love to see the probability and the odds of that happening. But nonetheless, very happy for her. Congratulations. It should be a fun one. Transylvania actually coming in on a 7-game winning streak. They are 9-4 on the year.
This is
so it should be a really fun match. I was actually talking to Katie Heastan just yesterday. She said it's a very fun game with big implications on regional. Right now, as it stands, Wittenberg would host regionals. So this is a very big game. 9-4, Transylvania coming in as a visiting team. They're going to start us off with a very good serve.
Robertson backs it over, and they snag the first point. And JJ, I just realized we don't have that much help up here. I have to do scoreboard as well. So
it's going to be interesting. So
help me
the scoreboard,
out as you can.
I'm very excited for this one. My big matchup of the day is going to be number 9, Tyler Linkhart. She is now 2-time Player of the Week in the NCAC. As that's going to be a good dig from the Tigers. Good setup from Rick. It's going to go to Heastan. Good dig there. Transylvania playing a good volley going right now. That's going to be sent back to number 9, Tyler Linkhart, and that's going to fall right on cue. Tyler Linkhart. I was actually doing some research today, doing as any good broadcaster would.
Look at
she
you,
right
JJ.
now is ranked 22nd in the country.
Wow.
In kills, total kills,
Wow.
and then 20th in kills per set. She has been killing it in only 11 games, so a little bit less than everyone to lead this number 8 Tiger squad. So very excited to see what she can do. And just a little short there, it's going to be a 4-touch, and Transylvania gets on the board. But I'm very excited. And then on the other side of things, Kate Shepard, the sophomore, is just ahead of Tyler Linkhart on the scoreboard of kills overall. But they have also played a couple more games. So that just shows how impressive Tyler Linkhart has been. Only a junior, too. A good friend of mine, so I'm really happy for her and to see her success and hard work pay off on the court.
Rickett set. Oh, take a bow from the Magic.
Everyone.
Heastan.
I know we touched on her a little bit before the game, but there's just a little bit of what she can provide. She has been phenomenal on all facets of the game. She's really good all over the court, so really another key player to watch out for. Right on cue. Almost a beautiful dig there from Heastan. Just a touch outside, as this is going to be a very intense and back-and-forth matchup, as you can feel the intensity and energy from both sides on the court right now.
Carrington Jackson was the one who scored that point for the Pioneers, quickly subbed off. Sorry, the scoreboard will be delayed throughout the match.
Tyler
but it is up to date now. That is off the hands of the Pioneers, JJ.
The power, the sheer power that Tyler Linkhart gets off of her spikes is very impressive to me, and then the fact that she just floats in the air. I've been trying to convince her for so long now to come out for track and field to be a high jumper, because she can jump out of this world. And one big thing I want to point out, as there's a good set there, good push, Heastan with the dig right to Mac Ricketts. She's going to set, and that's just going to go right out of the reach of number 11, Lainey Yoder Jr. But I was doing some research. Both teams are very successful in the serving category, both averaging around 2.1 aces per set. So that was my two big keys of the game is going to be if that's going to go right on cue, there is an ace, is this Shepard versus Linkhart matchup, and who can be the most clean off of serves, who can limit their mistakes off of serves, because if you put it in play, you've got two amazing hitters and a lot of support hitters as well on both sides. So it's going to be really interesting to who can play the cleanest. That's going to be a good pass, and right on cue, Linkhart sends it down. A beautiful pass, and another big player to watch out for, number 3, Mac Ricketts, a setter. She's been one of the most impressive setters I've seen since coming here.
You know, and I'm very familiar with men's. Reminds me of Aaron Georgie. I will never forget that man's name for the men's volleyball team. Ricketts, you could see just such a similar player. Just a beautiful set almost every time. Serve is up. JJ, take it away.
Yeah, Mac Ricketts doing a phenomenal job, and that's going to go right off the hands. Tyler Linkart, another big part of her game is her ability to get up and block the opposing team. And the Tigers do a very good job. I want to say they're averaging, I can't remember the exact number of blocks per set, but it was up there on the leaderboards. But yeah, Mac Ricketts does a really good job of just kind of that finesse pass and those finesse plays. She's got a really good soft touch when the ball comes to her. And she's phenomenal at placing passes. That's going to go over the net. Good dig there from Transylvania. As that one's going to be sent down. Transylvania now takes the lead, 6-5. Transylvania, the Pioneers, coming all the way from Kentucky. Coming into this matchup, 9-4. Both teams looking for their 10th win on the season. Should be a very intense one. Another good serve there from the Pioneers. It's going to be a good pass to Linkard. She's going to send it down.
This is what I'm going to do all night, JJ.
And I love the energy.
Big
I think she just put a dent in our floor, so we're going to have to check that out.
I do the screaming and the scoreboard.
You bring the energy.
I'm still trying to keep up with the scoreboard, folks, but I am here. JJ knows his stuff. Keep it going, JJ.
That's going to be a beautiful pass and a beautiful kill there from the Pioneers. And that is one of my favorite plays to watch in volleyball. It's that running spike. It's so unpredictable and so hard to defend because they send it, if it's on that far side of the net, they can send it anywhere on the court. Linkart will get a break here. Pioneers with the serve. That one's going to go. Nice low line drive. Ricketts now with the set. That's just going to be a little miscommunication.
So a 2-point lead, and we have to give credit number 17, Caden Holcomb. Good serve there and a good kill the point prior, and they are on a 2-point sway. Holcomb to serve again, JJ.
Another nice low line drive, and that's going to be out of bounds. Really good play there from the Tigers to let that one go out, as we're going to get some substitutions. Number 1, Allie White, freshman, coming in to serve.
Talk about that.
And I know this volleyball team's very excited from the freshman class they have coming in. A very talented group, and it's going to be a fun one to watch them grow. As that's a nice low line drive, good pass. Good job from the Tigers to get that one. Robertson's going to send that one down. It's just going to fall.
White, brilliant.
Beautiful pass from Ricketts. That one's going to be sent down by Houston, and a beautiful play from the Pioneers. This one's getting sent around, and that one's going to go fall out of bounds. A little chaotic there from both sides, as both sides were making phenomenal digs.
JJ, did you see the number on that? My eyes are really struggling here. Is it number 1?
On who hit it out of bounds?
No, the dig for
I believe
Pioneers.
So, and that is the player I really am excited to watch on the court tonight.
Well, we've already seen it. Yeah, right there.
Houston now is going to send it over. And there she is right on cue. Good job to get a deflection on that. Ricketts now with the pass. Over to Houston. And the passes are just a little off so far to start this game. Tigers down to 3 here early. Transylvania coming out to a hot start here at Springfield, Ohio. Beautiful night out tonight. I know we are indoors and we're used to being outside. So we do have a field hockey game going on right now. So that's going to be a really good serve there. Over to Houston again. And that one's going to fall right over the net. Ricketts now with the pass. Back to Ricketts. She's going to push it over in a beautiful spot. And the Pioneers are not going to be able to reach that. And that's just that finesse that I really like watching from Ricketts. She just does such a good job of throwing in those unpredictable hits. She goes set for about 8 straight possessions. Then she's like, okay, I'm going to trick. I'm going to push one into that far right corner. Pioneers aren't ready for it. Tigers get the point. Good serve there. Pioneers with the set. Weren't ready for it. A little miscommunication. Just like that. 2-point swing for the Tigers. Going to put them within 1 now.
That's what I love about this game, JJ, is it is, I'd even compare to lacrosse. It's a game of runs. It just goes back and forth, and that momentum shifts so easily. Back in play here.
Good dig there from the Tigers. It's going to have the Pioneers scrambling. Good pass. That goes off the fingertips of the Tigers, fall down. Score is 11-9. Transylvania leads here.
Just off the fingertips of Yoder there, and previously a great dig from Colohan if anyone listening, tune into the men's, she was my main partner for the men's last year, JJ. She came up because the women's volleyball team would always help with the men's, and she came up and was on the broadcast with me and taught me so much about volleyball.
Cam she's actually from around where I am from, and she is super awesome. She's a very nice person. Cancer survivor as well.
Wow.
So she is jack of all trades. One of the strongest people I know, and that's going to be a great pass to Heastand. Tries to catch Transylvania off guard. Good pass, and that one's just going to go a little long and out of bounds. As you can just feel the intensity in the air for this game. Both benches get into it. The crowd's getting into it. The players are getting into it. I'm super excited to see the rest of this match, and we are not even halfway through the first set.
Yeah.
This one very well could go all 5 sets.
A lot of athletes from Windbury, I know, particularly finishing up with their sports, they are walking into this one.
Yeah, actually a lot of track and field members getting done with lifting, just like me.
I have to say, JJ got here right before we started. He was panning. He sounds cool now, but he was panning and sweating to death right when he got here. But, man, the professionalism in Weisenberger, wow.
Could not miss this matchup. Ricketts now with the set over to Lainey Yoder. She's going to push one. Transylvania with another good pass, and that's what's going to be a bullet down to the ground, but a good dig from Ricketts again. That one's going to be passing. A beautiful play there once again from number 18, Katie Heastand. And she's off to an impressive start so far in this game after her nice little introduction ceremony. As now she's going to turn around and serve the ball now for the Tigers. Here comes a serve, a nice low knuckle ball right over the net. Good pass from the Pioneers. It's going to be set.
Hampton reads well. Out to your girl, JJ.
Tyler Linkhart. Remember the name. Wouldn't doubt if she becomes an All-American this year. She is so impressive to watch. Just so much excitement and so much power and passion with this Tiger team. It's so much fun to watch. And look at that. Knuckleball last time, a little curveball that time. Oh, but a good finesse play there from the Pioneers. It looked like number 17, Caden Holcomb. And they haven't shown that yet. They were going for the big spikes throughout this whole game, but came with a little finesse on that one, sent it right over the net. Tigers weren't ready to get a hand on it, but right into the net. Good serve there. Heastand with the beautiful dig. That's going to go up to Linkhart, and that one's going to get down 13 all here.
What is, you know, JJ, what is it, on the stats somewhere, it has to have the percentage of successful kills when they go up like that, correct?
Yes, and let's see here. Linkhart at 40%. Which is really impressive considering how many attempts she has. And that's going to be a beautiful block there from the Tigers. Pioneers get it back. Heastand with the dig. Pass from Ricketts over to Robertson. Couldn't get it down. Good volley, and that's a beautiful play from the Pioneers to catch the Tigers off guard. They had a gap there in the middle of their defense. Just were not ready for that play.
Can I say a word, JJ?
Go ahead.
Cheeky.
Very cheeky. You know, that was one of those, and that's the best time to do it. You know, when it's getting hectic. It's a hectic volley, back and forth. Everyone's getting into it. A big block from the Tigers, but a good job from the Pioneers to respond and take away the momentum. Good pass over Robertson. That was a beautiful pass. That was going right over top the net, and that's a set play. They run it a lot for Robertson. The timing on that's got to be perfect. And it was floating right over the net, and Robertson came and finished it off.
That you can see the practice really paying off there in a rally here.
Heastand, another dig to Robertson again. That one's going to fall. Tigers are going to take the lead. Robertson now getting into a groove now in the middle of the court. But you can see this Transylvania team loves to go to Shepard, the sophomore, the big hitter for this Transylvania squad. And she's very skillful, a lot like Tyler Linkhart, very powerful, very good athleticism. And there's that running spike there. Good job from Ricketts. Hampton out the pass. That one's going to be sent across. Good dig from the Pioneers. And that one's going to get down 15 all.
No defending that, JJ. And back and forth. How many times have we had? How many lead changes have we had in just set number one? This matchup is electric as we get a timeout. Quick break?
I need a break after this quick JJ, start out of the back.
We will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
And we are back to finish off this first set, 15-all in this exciting one. Transylvania to serve. Holcomb with a good serve. Oh, what a beautiful touch there from Ricketts. Is that's going to set up Shepard. Colahan again with the dig. Boom, 23. Couldn't get it over. Hampton now to Ricketts. To Robertson, she's going to put it down.
Almost always. But I see the talent in this Pioneers defense especially. Their positioning is excellent. A lot of times they don't even have to go for the dig when the spike's coming in. And then when it is out of reach, they're very agile in getting a lot of those digs.
Beautiful serve there from number 1, Allie White. Good touch by Hampton's there. Ricketts once again to Heastan. Heastan's going to send it over. A beautiful block. But a good job from the Tigers to rally. Heastan again is going to get blocked again. And a beautiful display of defense from number 5, Carrington Jackson, the senior out of Louisville, Kentucky, to get a hand on that twice to deny Heastan. Again, no one seems to be able to pull away here in the first set. It is a 16-all Pioneers to serve. This one's going to be sent over. Hampton with the good pass to Ricketts once again. To Robertson, who's going to send it over. Pioneers get a hand on it. Back and forth we go. Again, once again to Heastan. Again gets blocked. And number 5, Carrington Jackson putting on a show right now. 3 straight blocks.
Having a match.
Yeah.
You know, Heastan, to be able to block Heastan not once, but twice, 3 times in a row. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Very impressive, to say the least. Number 4 now, Grace Ward to serve it. Good serve to Heastan. Ricketts back to Heastan, and she sends it right back. What a play there. What a pass from Ricketts, and what a spike from Heastan.
Oh,
Heastan got tired of getting blocked, and she put the same crater where Linkart did earlier.
You could see it on the jump right before the hit. It's like this one.
You just knew. You just knew.
17-all here.
Good serve there and a good pass. Carrington Jackson's going to get it down, as now we got a little back and forth between Jackson and Heastan. Number 1, Shepard now to serve. Only a sophomore too, so going to be very scary for opposing teams to come for the next couple of years for the Pioneer squad.
Still quite early in the season, I want to say. It's like 3 more years.
Again, back to Heastan. Good job from the Pioneers. Good pass. We'll set him up. Heastan gets it almost off the scoreboard. Ricketts now with the beautiful pass back over. Hampton will just send it short. Pioneers now back to Jackson. That one's going to stay up, and then we're going to get, looks like, a net call.
Yeah.
As now Transylvania, it feels like, takes the biggest lead of the game, but it's only 2 points in this first set. It's been back and forth.
I want to say they had a
We're going to get a sub, number 17, Sarah Heddick, in for Lainey Yoder.
Have not seen Heddick so far in this matchup, JJ, and I remember seeing her a lot last year.
Yeah, I think it's time to kind of match up against Carrington Jackson to get someone who can match the size and the athleticism at the net. That one's going to get over. Beautiful play there. Tigers aren't going to be able to get it. And now Transylvania takes the 20-17 lead, as we are going to get a Tigers timeout. Pioneers with some momentum now in the first set, looking to pull away and take it. We will be right back after this timeout to finish up the first set. As we are back Transylvania with a little mishap on the serve there, goes out of bounds. Tigers get a much needed point to get back into this one. Coming down to the wire here in the first set, Transylvania Pioneers lead your Wittenberg Tigers 20-18. Ricketts now with the beautiful serve, and that one's gonna get in. What a beautiful little serve there that looked like it was gonna curve out of bounds, but stays in. Ace. I love the energy. Ricketts back again. One possession, 1 point game now. 20-19. Beautiful pass. The lefty. Beautiful job. Ricketts taking over this game right now. Linkard back into the game.
Shepard,
sends
that's brilliant.
Linkard again with the diving dig. Over to Heasan. Heasan sends it over.
Oh, and it's still going, JJ.
What a volley we've got going on. Over to Linkard, who sends it. As this is going back and forth, and the Tigers are going to tie the game up. What a beautiful display of volleyball from both sides there. And we are going to get a timeout as the Tigers respond with 3 straight points to make it 20-20.
Oh my goodness, JJ.
I can't.
I'm loving it. I can't.
My heart cannot take this. My heart rate just came down from working out and lifting, and then they put me back up. Once again, we get another timeout, so we will be
right back in just a few seconds.
Right back. Only 55 more seconds. We are back. Not taking
about 20 seconds of that timeout was used. We're back, JJ. Let's go.
They wanted to get back on the court. Ricketts with another beautiful serve is going to send it over. Heasan's going to push it right over. Tigers get the point. Ricketts impacting this game all over the court right now. Very phenomenal first set from her as she is still serving.
Down 20-17, 4-point swing. Now Tigers with the advantage.
And Ricketts gets another ace! The energy.
This is what I do at volleyball.
And we're going to get another timeout as the Tigers respond with a 5-0 run after going down 3, which looked like Transylvania was going to run away with this first set. But then Ricketts enters the arena and she shows off that beautiful serve. This time, we'll see if we can get through the full minute of the timeout.
Don't worry, we'll be seeing in 5 seconds.
We'll be right back. And we are back. Did not use the full minute, but we used a little bit more. But the one thing I keyed in about earlier in this game is how clean each team could be off the serves. I think that'd be a big factor right now. Tigers controlling that aspect. And Ricketts, that's it. On the line! She is incredible.
Take a bow, Ricketts!
That is a 6-point run from this Tigers, led by Mac Ricketts, and she is just putting on a masterclass right now. 23-20. Ricketts with another serve, and she's going to get another one!
Ricketts!
She is
Mac Ricketts!
She is incredible. Now Tigers on set point here in the first set after trailing 20-17. Ricketts sends one over, almost gets. And she's gonna get it. She controls the first set. The Tigers take the first set 25-20 after trailing 20-17 off the back of Mac Ricketts.
You know, this is literally a Scott Sterling moment. If you've ever seen the video, I have never been more excited.
Are you kidding me? And
in my life.
As I was in the middle of saying, I said the key to this game is going to be who can be cleaner off of serves. Wittenberg controlled that. Transylvania was very sloppy, and that led to them losing a first set that they controlled. Nonetheless, your Wittenberg Tigers leading 1-0 here in a big pivotal game against the Transylvania Pioneers. We will be right back in about 2.5 minutes for this exciting matchup. And we are back for set 2. Hopefully everyone's heart rates went back to normal rates.
Not really.
Because it won't stay there for long in this exciting matchup. Transylvania held a 20-17 lead in that first set until Mac Ricketts entered the arena and took control, took all the energy from that Transylvania bench and court, and just really took over that game, and the Tigers take the first set 25-20. Here we go. She's starting off serving in second set. Tigers going to get a block. That one's going to go back. Pioneers struggling to get it over. Get it over now. Ricketts to set up Linkhart, who sets it down, and that one's going to be Tiger point.
Real quick, JJ, I do need to apologize. So Wittenberg did win set number 1, but as we go on, we'll keep trying to say the set score. I cannot seem to get the set score working on our scoreboard, so I deeply apologize. Sorry.
It is only a 2-man crew out here tonight running the production and the broadcast, as Tigers will get the second point off a beautiful kill there from Heastand. Again, Ricketts coming out here to serve in the second set after a beautiful performance to end the first set, and she is making life very difficult for this Pioneer team. Tigers now in a dangerous position as that one's going to go to the Pioneers. It looks like Ricketts crossed. You know, I don't know the calls of referees in volleyball, so I will not even try to attempt to make a prediction on what it was. Nonetheless, Pioneers get their first point of set 2. And that is going to go to the way of the Tigers after a mishap on the serve from Caden Holcomb. Tigers lead 3-1. Heastand now to serve for the Tigers team.
Sorry, JJ, to interrupt. I got it. I understand. I had to keep the same score. It says it's 2-1, but yeah. All right, we're good.
Very nice. And that's going to be a beautiful block. Send it back in the face of Shepard. And the Tigers team has all the momentum and energy right now. This Pioneer team looks very distraught right now. They came out. They were really, really good in that first set, but then the Tiger team responded, took set 1, and kind of just looked like just were surprised this Pioneer team is. Now are they in all sorts of mishaps on the court right now. Tigers off to a strong start here. It is 5-1, and we will get an early timeout from Transylvania. And Tigers lead 5-1 here early in set number 2. All the momentum on their side, and they are looking very strong right now. We will maybe be back in a minute, maybe be back in 30 seconds. We will see. And we are back. Almost took the full time out there. Heastand with the serve. Pioneers looking for some momentum. Shepard's going to send it over, and that's going to get down a much-needed point for this Transylvania squad.
Another cheeky little chip there, JJ.
Yeah, when you see Kate Shepard get up into the air, you expect it to be a missile at you, but she goes with the finesse touch there. It's number 4, Grace Ward, now to serve it. It's going to be over. Hampton's going to get it set up to Ricketts once again. Over to Linkhart. And there it goes. You can expect nothing less from Tyler Linkhart, one of the best hitters in the NCAA for Division III. Top 20 in kills per set and kills overall. So she is just off to a phenomenal start. Tigers lead 6-2. Hampton now to serve, and a beautiful floater. Beautiful pass there. And we haven't said her name in a while, but Carrington Jackson was a big piece.
Ward to Jackson.
She was a big piece of that Pioneer squad in the first set. Really provided them with a lot of momentum. She was beautiful. She did a really good job at the net. Got a couple of big blocks on Katie Heastand, and she's got some pretty big hits there as well. Pioneers looking to get back into this one, and that's going to be a good serve over to Linkhart once again, and she's going to send it down, and you can't stop her. She is unstoppable. 7-3 now. Tigers lead in the second set.
It's almost, and what's dangerous is having a teammate like Ricketts getting it into Linkhart's sweet spot, and that's why that percentage is so high.
Yep. And it's even more dangerous. There's Carrington Jackson as she's getting warmed up now in the second set. That's what you want to see if you are a Pioneers fan. But the dangerous part about it is you pair Linkhart up with two phenomenal passers in Hampton and Ricketts, but then you also pair her with Heddick. You pair her with Robertson. You pair her with Heastand. Some phenomenal hitters to go with her. That just makes this Tiger team so dangerous. And that, right on cue, number 23, Cali Worchester, a freshman from Powell, Ohio. Another freshman impacting this Tiger team. And also another freshman, Allie White, is going to serve this one. Coming from the left side, little interesting approach. She's going to send it over to the far right corner. Beautiful serve there. It's going to be a pass. Beautiful dig there from Hampton. It's going to set up Heastand, and a beautiful block from the Pioneers.
Oh, what a dig!
What a play from Colam. It's going to send it to Heastand once again. Beautiful block from the Tigers. So we've got a fun volley going back and forth. Who's going to get the point? Is this a good opportunity? Robertson couldn't get it over. Ricketts again, another pass is going to go to Heastand, and what a play. Will the Pioneers be able to get it over? They will. What a volley. Ricketts now. Oh, it's off the scoreboard. Is this one is
got to be
fun?
kidding me,
Who's going to
JJ?
get it? Oh. Tigers with
Shepard.
another block. And it's going to get tipped,
fingertips.
going to the Pioneers. A very hectic volley there. Hard to keep up with, but nonetheless,
I think
Pioneers get the point.
You know, and I don't think either team really deserved the point or didn't deserve the point because they both had moments where they kept it alive to the same ability. It's crazy stuff.
Yeah, that was some fun volleyball to watch. As we are going to have number 3 coming in for the Pioneers, Alex O'Connor, another freshman coming in to serve. A lot of freshmen here. The serve's up. It's going to go far. And that one couldn't get a pass in, but a beautiful job from the Tigers to corral. Now they got to play some defense. So that's going to be a beautiful play, but a beautiful job from Hampton there to get it. So we're going to have a Pioneer. It looks like trip and fall. Ricketts now is going to send it right over, but the Pioneers were ready. Get a hand on it. That one's going to be a beautiful touch from Holcomb. Now that little running serve, but instead of smacking it over, she does a little finesse, the cheeky touch.
The cheeky. Yeah,
and it catches the Tigers off guard once again.
You know, Wintberg had a crazy 8-point swing in the first set, but the Pioneers are not going anywhere.
Ricketts now to Heastand. She's going to push it over. Another beautiful pass and a beautiful block from the Tigers.
And look
Robertson
at the passion from Robertson.
Oh my gosh, the energy, I love it. You know, it just shows how exciting and fun volleyball can be. Just seeing these girls get into it on the court. A very fun environment to play in. Tigers lead 9-6 now.
And another freshman in to serve for the Tigers.
Pioneers get it over, and a beautiful play there from Allie White. Ricketts now over to Heastand, who gears back and sends one, as that's going to be the 10th point for the Tigers. Heastand now starting to really get warmed up in this game.
The Pioneers were in position on that one, but too much heat to do anything about it. The freshman Kane to serve again.
Number 4, Grace Ward, kind of playing that Mac Ricketts role for this Pioneers team, doing a really good job of setting up her teammates. As Tigers not able to reach that one, it's going to hit that far corner. You can get a couple of subs, 2 subs from either team. Hampton and Robertson coming in for the Tigers, and a Shepard and number 2, Ava Beltos, coming in to serve now for the Pioneers. Tigers lead 10-7 here in set number 2, looking to go up 2-0 after a very exciting and fun first set. Good serve there over to Ricketts, who's going to be a beautiful pass to Heddick. And there's that little I wouldn't say it's more of a set. It's more of just a little finesse pass to send it nice and short right above the net. It's not one of those high arching passes. It's one that kind of goes a line drive right over the net. And you put it up there for Heddick and Robertson, and they do such a good job. That's an unfortunate one. You want to see Ricketts get more than one serve there, but she sends it into the back of the net. But she is human after all. And
that's what I notice happens so often in what kills the momentum in the sport of volleyball is the serve.
And there it is again. Sarah Heddick making an impact on this game. Matt had a lot of power on that one. The thing I love about watching these Tigers hitters is how far they gear back to hit the ball. Like
the form.
It's like a big catapult. Their arms just go flying back.
We need some 8K slow-mo cameras on the sidelines to really catch that.
Looks like a big wind-up on a pitcher in baseball.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a good hit, but a beautiful. That might hit the scoreboard, and it does. Good read there from Ricketts. Going to send it over to Worchester.
We got to raise that scoreboard a bit, JJ.
I think we should talk to Agler about over to Linkhart, and
I need to know her percent. Like, I understand the season, but on the game, on this match,
has she missed one yet?
I don't know if she has. I don't know. Maybe just one, but still, that's got to be nuts.
Nonetheless, now Tigers with a little momentum and a little 2-0 run there will get them a 5-point lead here in set number 2. Transylvania, I believe it was Transylvania, will take their second time out of the set. Tigers lead 13-8. We will be back in 1 minute. And we are back. Stan to get us back into action now with the serve. She's going to gear up, send it to that far right corner. Beautiful serve there. Ward over to Shepard, who's going to go with the little finesse touch, the cheeky touch once again.
And I think she's starting to adapt. Once she started having trouble on some of those spikes at the net, now you see she's more adaptive to some of those cheeky little hits, and she's getting points from it.
And the Tigers have a big opening in their defense in the middle. And Grace Ward also with a beautiful display of passing as well. Worcester with a beautiful hit. Another freshman. And a beautiful touch there once again. I believe it was from Shepard to get the point. Transylvania comes out of the timeout and gets 2 quick, much-needed points. Now down only 13-10 in set number 2. You do not want to let this Tiger team get a 2-set advantage with the way they've been playing.
Ward's got a serve. Great one there.
Beautiful serve is going to give Transylvania a really good chance. A beautiful pass from Ward. Another soft touch from Shepard. Tigers now adapting to it. Worcester once again will send in a beautiful play there.
Line. Brilliant.
Just beautiful play from the 5'10 freshman out of Powell, Ohio.
Sophomore to the freshman. You know, they have some great older leaders on this team like Ricketts and Heaston, but they are 9-1 and have so much youth, JJ. It's just brilliant from a fan's perspective.
And that's a beautiful play. The hang time there for number 5, Carrington Jackson. You know, I'm surprised this Pioneer squad doesn't try to go to Jackson more often. I feel like every time she has gotten a set, she has made it count and gotten a point for this Transylvania team. And she can jump out of her socks, it looks like. She's just floating in the air.
Not even too much height, 5'9", you know.
Yeah, just floating. There's that beautiful pass there from Ricketts to Robertson. Tyler Linkhart gears up as that one's going to go.
And they win that point. So, JJ, what happened there? Is that a...
I did not see the official held his hand to his chest horizontally.
Well, okay. Well, I'm sure viewers who are watching might know what that is.
Yeah, so if you do, leave a comment and let us know. And there's Carrington Jackson again.
Oh, great.
He's in with the beautiful play. Rick is going to send it over to Linkhart. The sheer power from 3/4 of the way away from the net. Good block there from the Tigers, just couldn't get it. Transylvania still trail by 3 points here.
Off the fingertips of Worcester.
But just to see, Tyler Linkhart was 3/4 of the way back away from the net on the out-of-bounds markers in terms of 3/4. But the sheer power she got from back there to get it over. Ricketts barely reaches that one. Worcester just going to push it over. Ward now with the pass. Going to set up Holcomb. What a beautiful dig there from Hampton. Tigers now can reset, but what a play from Holcomb again. She cannot get 2 of those in a row. As those were, I would love to know the speed on those.
Those might be the fastest hits of the night so far.
Yeah.
And I think even just my eye could tell that alone, but impressive from Hampton to get anything on that.
Yeah, the fact that she was able to dig that first one is impressive alone. Beautiful play there. There's that running. Was that running set, spike, whatever you want to call it.
Something didn't work there.
But could not get it over the net. Transylvania now with a big run makes it a 1-point game here in set number 2. Tigers still lead at 15-14, but the Pioneers battling back in this one. Almost gets to ground. Beautiful pass from Ricketts. Worcester is going to send it over. Ward now with another pass to Shepard.
This has been all the Pioneers the past few minutes.
Ricketts going to send it over. And a beautiful touch there from Robertson. Pioneers do a good job of getting it, and that's going to be blocked down from Robertson. And she has been a force to be reckoned with at the net so far. Just getting hands on.
I love the energy on every block. I'm sure, and I mean, even just from playing pool volley, I love spiking, I love getting kills, but getting blocks, there's something more about that. Especially and then getting a point after such. Whew.
Especially when it's one of the opposing team's big hitters, to just block a very powerful set and spike is so hard and impressive to do. Good job from Heaston to get a hand on it. Ricketts now is going to send it back to Heaston, who's just going to get it over the net. Ward now with a beautiful play there. Tigers once again with that opening in the middle. I'm just curious to see if this Tiger team will make any adjustment, because Transylvania has gotten a lot of free points from the big gap they have in the middle of their defense. I know they're setting up. This Transylvania squad has some very powerful hitters, but they have now punished the Tigers on a handful of those cheekier hits, as that's going to be a mishap on the serve, gives the Tiger a free point.
And JJ, have you ever heard, and I could be wrong, maybe it's just like a close team thing. I was working with Miller, who when he had a concussion and wasn't playing, he was on the men's team. He called that like the donut hole, right in between all the players, like on those little chip shots going in the middle, something like that, if I recall. I may sound like an idiot, but I was just saying if you ever heard of
what
that.
A beautiful play there from Colahan. That's going to be point Pioneers. They take advantage from the chaotic defense there. Colahan forced to dive in. Forces the Tiger defense to be out of position and have an opening in that back left. Good job there from the Pioneers to take advantage of that opening. 1-point game still here in the second set. Anyone's game as the Tigers lead 1-0 in overall sets. Pioneers looking to even it up here. That's going to be a nice pass over to Heaston, who's going to send it over.
Off
Pioneers,
the fingertips.
Pioneers get a hand on it. Not able to get the second touch, though.
So Pioneers have been in this. It seems like they've had all the momentum, yet the Tigers are still hanging on to that 2.1 point lead. And Pioneers, Tigers are doing enough to keep them out of it.
Yep. And that's going to be a beautiful play once again from Holcomb, as she is heating up now.
Star. I mean, she has stolen the show in set number 2.
Oh, they got a fun celebration over there as they are squatting each other.
Yeah, I wish we could pan our camera. I
could not see it, but
I can't do scoreboard commentary and camera all at once, or else I could get that.
We're only 2 people, and we can only focus on so much. So that's going to be another pass to Heaston, who's going to set up and put it down. Back and forth
just in
we
queue.
go.
It's in queue. It's like, okay, Holcomb, Linkhart. Holcomb. Heaston.
Jackson.
Jackson was first hand. I'm just saying Holcomb because she's been carrying this Pioneers team in set number 2.
The Pioneers team won success. I think they need to go back to Shepard. That's going to be a mishap. And going back to just the clean play off of serves is what really hurt the Transylvania squad in the first set, and it could bite them again in the second as the Tigers take a 3-point lead. He's staying with another serve over. 2 Pioneers go for it. Ward with the pass. There's Shepard on cue. He's going to send it down. Worcester couldn't get a hand on it.
She has been quiet for a while, but Pioneers very very, very talented at sharing the wealth, JJ.
Yeah. The Pioneer squad has played very well. It's not that the Tigers are very. They haven't really played much better than the Pioneer squad, I'd say. It's just this Pioneer squad has been much. They've had a lot more mishaps and bad plays. That one's going to be out of bounds. The Tigers team has been very clean. They haven't made a lot of mistakes. They haven't had a lot of self-hurting plays as this Transylvania squad has.
And they right now, this is a similar position to the end of the first set. Pioneers had a lead. Wintberg came back. Wintberg had a lead. And now Pioneers down to a 1-point deficit, which is now tied.
Yeah, so the exact same. It was 20-17 this time in favor of the Tigers, but Tigers give up a 3-point swing to the Pioneers of Transylvania. And we have a 20-20 ball game here in set number 2. Going to be a fun one. We will be right back after this timeout. From Transylvania, but it will go out of bounds.
Crucial point there, JJ.
Very big point, and Tigers going to their workhorse, Linkhart, there to get them the point. Hampton now to serve. She's going to send it over. Good serve there. Ward with the pass, going to Carrington Jackson. Good play there. Ricketts is going to keep it up. Worcester just going to send it over. Shepard now with an opportunity. Good block there. Ricketts. And that's a beautiful block there from Carrington Jackson. The hang time. She actually jumped before Robertson there, but she was able to hang and keep her arms up for so long. She was able to block that hit. Now Shepard now with the opportunity to serve. 21-21 here in set number 2. Very pivotal set for both teams. You don't want to go down 2-0 if you're Transylvania. Linkhart now with the opportunity. Couldn't get it down. Ward now with a beautiful pass. It's going to be pushed. Heastan gets it over. Linkhart with a good job to just get it over the net. Carrington Jackson now is going to send it down.
Finds the line, and the Pioneers are in the lead.
Pioneers now responding well after going down 3 points, 20-17. Same exact situation as the first set, just roles reversed this time. Can Transylvania keep up the trend and take this set to even up 1-1? Shepard now with the serve. It's going to send it over. Heastan will get it. Ricketts now setting it up for Worcester. He's going to send it over. A really good job there from Shepard. Number 10. Hampton now over to Linkhart. He's going to send it down, and that's going to be too far.
And Miller can't get there. And, you know, we haven't talked about Miller enough for the Pioneers. Senior from Louisville, Kentucky. She has been all over a lot.
Yeah, she's done a very good job. She's playing that back role and really receiving a lot of those far, big, powerful spikes. Carrington Jackson now, it's going to go right off.
Before we can even finish what they're saying, Pioneers back in the lead.
Yep, it's going to be an intense one now. It's back and forth. Who's going to be able to get that 2-point advantage when we reach 25, or will it be later? Pioneers now with a 1-point lead. Miller's going to send it over. Heastan. Not the best touch in the world. Worcester's going to send it over, and that one's going to fly high in the ceiling. Will they be able to read it? Ward now with a beautiful pass. Worcester waiting there. Ricketts now is going to set up. Linkhart from the back row. Couldn't find it. Ward now. Beautiful play. Hampton now to keep it up. Worcester's going to send it over, and that's going to get a point.
You know how difficult that is when the ball is so high. It's not like that ideal set that you really practice for, and still getting a powerful hit on it. And
we're seeing a little.
She is something.
A couple of new set plays for this Tiger team. Linkhart getting the set from the back row. They're going to run a fake hitter in front of her. She's going to come through and send it from around that middle point of the court. Allie White to send it over. Ward now with the pass. Holcomb is going to go with the soft touch that time, and a very smart pivotal play there from Holcomb, who's been very impressive in the second set. She's been going with it.
Hey, can I leave early? Huh? No? Why not? I want to play soccer, man.
Past the 25 mark. Over to Heaston, who's going to send it over. It's going to be out of bounds. And the Pioneers are going to take set number 2. Heartbreaking there for the Tigers, but we are going to be tied up at 1-1 here at Wittenberg University. Tigers, a unfortunate set there as they were leading 20-17, just like Transylvania was in the first set. We're not able to close it out. Pioneers doing a good job off the back of Holcomb, Shepard, and Carrington Jackson really had a good set there. Pioneers a little cleaner there to end the second set compared to the first set, and they will get the pivotal second set because you do not want to go down 2-0, like I said, to a very talented Tiger squad who is rolling right now. So good job to kind of even out the momentum. Nonetheless, we are tied up 1-1 here. We will be back for set number 3 just in a little bit.
I missed the bright side.
And we are back with the beautiful singing of my partner, Braden Carey. We are back for set number 3. I'm pretty excited for this third set. It's been a very exciting first 2 sets as it is evened up 1-1 here.
Would not be surprised if it goes to a fit. It's just one of those matches. You can already see it now with that back and forth.
You can just sense it. It is going to be back and forth. This is a very pivotal set here because whoever wins this one will go up 2-1 and kind of have that reinforcement of having that set to lose.
Yeah.
You obviously don't want to be down 2-1, but nonetheless, this game is nowhere over. So get tidy in your seats, get the popcorn ready, get your favorite beverage, and get strapped in. We are here for set number 3. Transylvania will start us off here. Number 2.
Up and away.
Ava Belstos will send it over. Ricketts going to send it over. Hennick to start. Just out of bounds there. Looks like it hit the foot of the official. Transylvania will get us started there with point number 1 off of the out of bounds hit from the Tigers. Beltos again.
Beltsos.
Sorry, I'm very
junior
bad at
from
names.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Because I think we jinxed her with mispronouncing her last name as she puts that one out of bounds. We are very sorry about that one.
Her family's listening to you.
Yeah, I am
It's just got to be one of those. Everyone we butchered, those are the people that are listening.
I'm very sorry. I will apologize to her after the game. Ricketts going to set up. Lynn Carter's going to put it down. You cannot stop her. She is a force right now at the net.
No one even close to that. Not only the power, but the precision, finding those gaps.
Yeah,
it happens so fast, but seeing the gap in the court.
Ricketts now with the serve. Her serve has been deadly all night. Ward now with the pass and the running serve. Linkart gets it. Ricketts will set up. He's staying on the far side, and she's going to get blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. Tigers respond after giving up the first point with 3 of their own off the serving of Ricketts and the good hitting from Heastand and Linkart. But yeah, I love the point of bringing up the accuracy of Linkart when she hits. It's so impressive to me, let alone the sheer power and explosion that she has, but the accuracy to find those openings. As here's Shepard, she's going to get blocked, but it's going to go out of bounds. And that is a good sign. You want to see Shepard get going if you're a Pioneers fan. One of your best hitters. It's kind of been kept quiet. It's been off the backs of Holcomb and Carrington Jackson to start this game.
And speaking of Jackson, she just made her way back into this one.
Oh, really good serve there from the Pioneers. It looked like right on cue. Holcomb, who we talked about, had a phenomenal second set, along with Carrington Jackson, is going to get the ace there. Just a low line drive. Hampton couldn't get under this one. She's going to send another low line drive. Heastand will be able to corral it. Good pass to Heastand. And that one's going to get down. A beautiful pass from Ricketts. And Ricketts has just been phenomenal this game. Her passing, her serving, everything she's done has been. If you want to show a young girl how to play volleyball, you show her videos of Mac Ricketts, because she has been that impressive tonight. Tigers leading by 1 here. Heastand to serve. It's going to send it over. Ward now with the pass to Carrington Jackson, and right on cue, she's going to get back into the game, like you said, an impact right away, a beautiful pass. Ward, a lot like Ricketts, has been phenomenal in the middle of that court. She has been setting up like no other. Ricketts and Ward having a battle to see who can get the most assists in this game. Ward now with the serve. Hampton's going to corral it. Ricketts over to Linkart. She's going to send it down. Good job from Ward there, right on cue. It's going to send it to the lefty, and that's going to go out.
And look at this, JJ. The same old set. No team is wearing off here. No team is lighting up. Wintberg starts strong. Now the Pioneers have the lead in set number 3. It's brilliant.
Ward now, and right on.
And there goes the momentum.
It's just back and forth. Will we ever see one team take more than a 3-point lead? I think that is the farthest either team has gotten it so far as 3 points.
This is why you don't bet on sports, JJ. You don't bet on sports because
we won the first set,
especially in this one. You don't know what could happen ever.
Carrington Jackson, a beautiful hit there. Linkart will be able to save it. Heastand now. Tigers scrambling now on defense. So Ward with the beautiful pass. Carrington Jackson, she is going to take advantage if you are not set on defense. Even if you are, it doesn't matter. She's been phenomenal.
Percentage this match has been through the roof, just like Linkart's. Take a bow.
It is going to be really fun to see this box score after this game. All the star players coming into this are performing at a high level in this very important game for both teams. Pioneers serve. Heastand receives it. Ricketts now over to Linkart, who's going to get it blocked. Pioneers now looking to get it over. It's going to find Worchester. Ricketts once again. Back to Worchester. Back and forth we go. Beautiful play there from Ward. Great job from Ricketts to get a hand on it. Worcester now just sending it back and forth.
And we got
now to Jackson.
Oh, so a lift.
Yeah, it looked like
they called a lift on that.
Yeah, it looked just a little too. She had her hand on the ball there for a little too long, and it looked like she really lifted that one up and over the net.
Look
so
good to me, JJ,
Tigers.
but that's why I'm not an official.
That is why we're not getting paid to officiate this game. That one's going to be out of bounds. Tigers regain the lead. Linkart now doing a good job providing some offense now from her serving. That's the most impressive thing from this Tiger team, is just their ability to do it all. Every player that's put out there can do everything. We're now the pass to Carrington Jackson. They're going to block. Get it over the net.
Still alive.
Tigers get away with hitting the net there. Worcester going to send it back. Pioneers able to recover. This one's going to get sent down as number 8, Izzy Myers, the freshman. I haven't said her name much, but she has been a force as well at the net. She's doing a really good job. As The Pioneers breaking out their squat celebration.
I love it.
I love the creativity. But Izzy Myers doing a really good job there, taking advantage of the scramble drill from the Tigers defense. Ricketts now with the set. What a play from Robertson there to get it over. And there is the unpredictability of that running set and spike. Don't know where she's going to put it. The last time when we saw it actually get down for an effective point, Robertson sent it to the far left corner. That time she keeps it close near side corner, puts it far right.
The ability to adapt.
Yeah, really keeping the Pioneers on their toes. Allie White now sends it over. It's going to be out of bounds.
Wow.
Whew, man,
that's a matrix little dodge out of that one. And gets the point. It's all time.
I think we need one of those slow motion action. They're diving out of the way.
Our boss finally joined us, and we were talking about getting an A-Kate slow-mo cam like for the court side. Sure, we could write a little proposal or whatever we write to get one of those.
I don't think he listens to us very much.
No,
he just tells us what we're doing.
Maybe he
standing outside. Oh, good block there from the Pioneers. Ricketts now to set up. He's standing again. Who's going to send up? Oh! And that is a very tough one if you're the Pioneers. As it's going to go to the face of Heastand. Hopefully she is okay, which she looks like she is. Alex O'Connor, a freshman. A lot of freshmen in this game impacting, but fifth year, Katie Heastand gets the best of her there.
Nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, it just comes at you too fast. Glad to see she's able to stay and is okay. As I think I would be on the ground after that one. Izzy Myers going to send one over, and a beautiful play there from Holcomb. The reaction time to just send it over it's so unpredictable. You got to have such good reaction time if you are a volleyball player at this level, especially when you're playing two very good teams like this who hit the ball so fast in so many different areas. You don't know where the ball is going. So to be able to predict the block, be in the right position, and be able to put it in a spot where the Tigers aren't is super impressive to me. Who will be able to pull away here in set number 3 as it is still 9-9. Allie White now receives that serve. Ricketts now is going to set it up for Heastand.
Miscue there, which is a very rare miscue. It doesn't happen too often.
But like I said, we've seen miscues from a couple of this Tiger team. They are human. They are not robotic, although it looks like it sometimes. They never seem to make the wrong play. Pioneers sending it over. Heastand will receive that one. As we're going to...
And there, another little miss up. Allie White and Heastand go for the
little miscommunication as they are going to bump into each other, and that is going to prove to be costly for the Tigers. They are now down 2, which I think is the biggest lead in this set alone. Tigers will call a timeout, hopefully to turn this thing around after giving up 2 quick ones there to Transylvania off the backs of their own mistakes. So we will be right back after this timeout. And we are back after the timeout.
Mr. Brightside. Can we have a duo intro? AJ, can I start playing an intro song? Okay, he said
That's
no.
A big
We're going to do it anyway.
From that one. He's getting started with the timeout. Ward right away. And that's going to be a beautiful play. White keeps it up, but they cannot recover. Tigers out of sorts here on defense. Transylvania doing a really good job of keeping them on their toes. Going with a lot of different approaches here on the attacking side of things as they will take a very big 3-point lead. But as we have seen here in the first 2 sets, 3 points does not mean much, especially this early on in the set. Tigers need to get it back, and that is
on the line. You got to be kidding me.
A little too heavy of a touch there from the Tigers is going to send it over. And Pioneers looked like might have been Holcomb.
Wouldn't be surprised.
It was very powerful, and it was sent back right away. Return to sender She refunded that one. Heastand trying to get going here, not able to find something. Ward with another beautiful pass. Shepard now gonna get blocked, and that is a big point for the Tigers because you do not want to see that. Shepard with a beautiful opportunity there.
That way,
very big point.
That could have been a
team.
five-point deficit, but instead it is now 3.
And
so
now,
that was a huge block for the Tigers.
The last time we were down 3 and we had Ricketts up to serve, we saw some magic here in Springfield, Ohio. Again, Shepard gonna get the touch there. Ricketts with the serve over to Linkar. Haven't called her name in a while. Not able to time up a good jump there. Tigers gonna give up the point there.
Hampton does her best. I love Hampton. She's very, very, well, I'd say small. She doesn't have too much height on her, but it makes her so quick.
She's so quick. She's just everywhere.
She's everywhere, and she can pretty much get to every corner of that little
She's not
square.
afraid to put her body on the line either. Linkart there she is, right on cue when you need her most. Tigers get a much-needed point once again. Need to start chipping it away here as Transylvania is slowly inching
they're
closer and closer to the 25-point line.
They're looking a little more in control. This is a 4 or now 3, but they've been at a 4-point lead now.
It's been back and forth between 3 and 4, and Carrington Jackson right there will extend it back to 4 as they just have no answer for her when they set it. And it hasn't been much. Carrington Jackson hasn't done a lot of different things. She just is so good and powerful, and she just knows where to put her touches that Tigers are not able to stop it. Ward now with the serve. It's going to send it over. Beautiful serve there right over the net. It's going to send it to Linkart. Just a little too far there. Tigers out of sorts here.
The biggest deficit of the whole match, I think, in any set combined is now 5.
And this Transylvania team just looks really calm, cool, and collected right now. They are playing the game they want to play. Tigers seem a little uncomfortable right now. They are getting caught off guard with a lot of these touches. Back to Linkart we go. She's going to send a beautiful one over, but a good job from Ward to receive it. Shepard now trying to get going. Hampton, good job to get that one. Again, just a lot of chaotic play from this Tigers defense. And as you can see, Coach Evelyn Miller immediately called for a timeout. She is not happy with her team.
And I got to say, I want to point out before we go on that break, is Shepard really started that, finding the gap. Didn't hit it too hard. Probably could have hit it way harder. But instead, pokes it into that gap, makes Hampton dive, and then gives the Pioneers another free hit.
Tigers trailing here in set number 3, 11-17. Tigers take the timeout. We will be right back on Tiger Sports Network.
Getting along with the other board people.
And we are back here in set number 3. Mishap right away from this Tigers team who's looked very, very sloppy here in set number 3. And Transylvania is going to come out and leave and play right where they left off. I couldn't think of the right words there, you know?
JJ, that exact phrase has happened to me so many times. I can never get that phrase right. But yeah, it's very, very well said. They come out.
Yeah, Transylvania. I don't think the right word. I can't think of the right word to put in there. Nonetheless,
they pick up right where they left
off. There it is. Transylvania now with a 7-point lead in complete control of this set. Heddick now with the big point. Very much needed point and energy as that one brings some life back to this Tiger team who very much needs it. Still 1-1 in overall sets. Tigers trail by 6. They're going to need a big run here to get back into this one. Transylvania, first signs of some weaknesses in this third set as they had a run there that looked like they were just going to run away with this set. So it looks like we've got some sweat or some condensation on the floor.
You know what, JJ? Good thing I'm not out there because they would need to mop the floor between every play.
So you're a big sweater.
I'm a big sweater is what I'm getting at.
Interesting. Noted. We'll put that in the post-game statistics. Hampton now to serve.
Wanted everyone to know. But truly, it is. I play pickup basketball. It's very rough.
And a really good serve there. It's going to leave Transylvania scrambling a little bit. Good opportunity here from the Tigers to get one set up. Beautiful pass there to Linkart. And she's going to send one. It's going to be a tough.
Some great hands from Beltsos.
Ward gets it. Hampton now to Ricketts, who's going to send it back to Linkart. She's going to try to finish it off, but this Transylvania team is just doing a phenomenal job of fending off hits. Robertson now trying to send it over. Little back and forth tip action, a hot potato here. Pioneers, and that's going to be another block. Who's going to get this point? This is way too hectic. Shepard now is going to send it out of the back. Tigers again with a big point.
Huge point there.
Linkart sends two phenomenal spikes at him, but just the ability to get their hands and keep it in play.
For Pioneers, it's quite unreal.
Pioneers looking very strong right now. Hampton's going to send another one over. She's going to send one back. Pioneers set it. Big play here. Pioneers send it over. Number 2, Piper Ricketts into the game. Linkart's going to send it over. It's going to be out. Very close play right there. Tigers fans not happy. Linkart tried to find that back left corner. Was not able to, but we saw one Ricketts impact the game. Evelyn Miller, in a time where they needed some life, said 2 Ricketts has got to do it, right? If one's this good, imagine if we put 2 out on the court. Transylvania with a good point to respond to 2 of the Tigers. Ricketts to set up. Robertson now on a good point there will make it a 5-point game.
And this is, looking at these deficits, they've been at this 5-point kind of around for a while. I think getting it down to 4 is what they really need. So this next point here,
I think
really
reaching the 20 to 16, 17 mark is going to be very pivotal.
And
right
here we
on
go.
cue. Tigers right back into this. 15-19 here in set number 3. Linkart to send another serve their way. The serve is up. It's going to be a good one. That one drops straight to the ground. Ward now with the beautiful serve. Jackson now. The Tigers were ready for that little small touch. Hampton's going to send it over to Worcester. He's going to send it down.
Miller.
And again, Miller with a beautiful play. Hampton now sets it up to Ricketts, and she tries to get a cheeky one. Not able to.
Off the fingertips.
That's a big point there from the Pioneers. And number 13, Sylvie Miller. Sorry.
We've been saying Miller.
Sylvie Miller.
Goodness,
to be able to get a hand on that, she has been phenomenal. Like, she is doing all the dirty work that you don't really talk about as much. Her digs have been incredible. Worcester now, big point there from the Tigers, make it 2016. They are very much not out of this one. 20 stand to check back in the game.
2016, was that the best summer you've ever experienced?
110% as a Cavs fan.
We all know summer 16.
The music,
isn't that right,
the vibes,
AJ?
It was incredible.
Summer 16.
Allie White back into the game, serving from that left side. The serve is up. It's going to be sent over. A beautiful one. Miller now trying to set up. That one's going to be right over the net, and a beautiful play. Somehow, the Pioneers stay alive in this one. Ricketts with a soft touch over. Holcomb now. Hampton's there. Ricketts going to set up Robertson, who's going to do that little soft touch over. She's going to send one back.
Look at this.
This is getting intense. Big point here. He's stand up. She's going to send us off to a perfect play. And what a volley back and forth from both teams.
Right in the donut hole, yeah?
Right in the donut hole, says Aaron Miller. You know he's happy over there. Big point now is we're going to get a timeout from Transylvania. And we saw this from the first set. Tigers trailed 20-17 in that first set, and they were able to come back and get it. We will be right back to finish this exciting set number 3. And we are back after the timeout. We are back.
I'm telling you, EDM intro. We are live, though. Let's roll.
And that's a really good serve there. Ward now to Holcomb, and that's going to be out of bounds. And a really good serve makes Ward's, the first touch from the Pioneers gives Ward a very difficult second touch. A really good job to give a playable ball to Holcomb, and Holcomb does a phenomenal job of reaching it, but just not able to keep it in bounds. White, another tough serve there. Ward now going to be able to set up. And that's going to be a block. Tigers with a big run here. 1 point game, 20-19 now. Allie White doing a really good job.
At the perfect time, lad. At the perfect time.
Phenomenal. Number 10, Suzanne Klosterman couldn't get it over. He stands outstretched arms. A beautiful serve. It looked like it almost hit the ground. Holcomb there is going to get blocked. And another block. This Tiger team is really getting another block! 3 straight blocks, and this Tiger team is going to tie it up. The intensity of this game right now.
Are you kidding me, JJ?
I couldn't even keep up with who was hitting the ball. And we are going to get a timeout from the Pioneers. Your Tigers have stormed all the way back to make this a 20-20 ball game here in set number 3 off the back of some phenomenal defense. We will be right back after this timeout. And we are back after the Tigers have stormed from a 7-point deficit to tie it up 20-20. Off some beautiful serves from Allie White. Hampton's going to get it. Ricketts is going to set up. He's going to send it down for the big play. Tigers take the lead. What a play there. What a pass from Ricketts.
Easton, take a bow, JJ. I know I say that too much. Take a bow.
Take a bow to the old lady on the court, the 5th year grad student.
JJ, come on now.
What a play. Tigers take the lead. What a set we've had. Allie White with some phenomenal serving. Now Ward's got to set up Holcomb. What a play from the Tigers. Robertson and Easton meet Holcomb at the net.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
After the success that Holcomb has had this whole game, to block her in this setting, in this point of the game, in this point of the set.
What are they trying to do to us,
Tigers
JJ?
on a huge run now. Allie White with another beautiful serve. Ward
I love her serve,
trying
JJ.
to serve up. And another block! Are you kidding me?
They're not kidding you, JJ. What are they trying to do to us?
This Tigers defense this is just incredible. He's standing Robertson. You cannot get it past him right now. One big play. Yes, the sound effect. Allie White now. Everyone on their feet almost. Robertson gonna send it down. The Tigers take the 1-point lead.
Set point.
It was 18 to 11. 18-11, and then we went on the phenomenal run. We said we got to get it down to 4 points. The Tigers do just that. Allie White now. Tigers.
Can you write this? Do you believe in miracles, JJ?
This one's going to be sent over. Allie White with the beautiful play. Ricketts going to send it. Robertson, she's going to get it down. The Tigers take set number 3 and lead 2-1 overall. What a set there from your Wittenberg Tigers to storm back after what looked like Transylvania was going to run away with that one at ease.
Absolutely brilliant.
I believe Transylvania was up 18-11 at one point in that set. But just the resilience from this Tiger squad to not get down, not give up on that set, to battle back off the beautiful defense from Heaston and Robertson, the beautiful serving from White, and the beautiful passes from Ricketts. Just the overall play.
Brilliant from just we don't have to touch. You saw it yourselves. Just brilliant from everyone.
Beautiful
on that Tiger
volleyball
team.
played there in set number 3. As everyone needs, we're going to take a little break to regain after that exciting set number 3. Tigers looking to close this match out in set number 4. We will be right back after this break. And we are back here for number
Boop up. Beep.
4.
Set number 4.
Tigers leading 2-1 here.
Tigers leading 2-1 here.
In a very exciting match.
Exciting match. So I'm just trying to spice it up. You know,
just a little echo. But yeah, very exciting and a very big rally there from the Tigers to take that set. Transylvania looked like they were going to run away with that one. And came off another.
My goodness, it's just a magical sport, isn't it?
Yeah,
it just shows how good this Wittenberg team can be. You can be down that much.
It's not over until it's over. And came off another beautiful display of serving, this time from Allie White. And that's going to be a beautiful start. Shepard needs to get going, and that was a big start for them. Transylvania looking to bounce back, tie this game up, or it is all over for them in this matchup.
Holcomb to serve.
Little mistouch there, but the Tigers will keep it in play. Heaston with a beautiful touch to keep that one over. Shepard again looking to get going, and she now has 2 kills to start this set off. She is leading this Pioneer team in the kills, and she's been quiet this game. She hasn't been able to get going. We've seen a couple of bright spots from her, but she has not been able to consistently get going, and we've kind of had a quiet spell from Linkart. She hasn't been in the game for a while, and that's going to be a big ace. Transylvania out to a 3-0 lead here. The energy is still there on this Pioneer sideline.
You know, and
they're trying to battle back into this game.
Knowing how good this Transylvania team is, JJ, it's not a surprise at all. They come out in set number 4, being down 2-1, and take the first 3 points.
Heaston now tries to go a little finesse. Ward's going to set up Carrington Jackson, and just the placement there. Transylvania out to a 4-0 start. Big start from them after they feel like they probably gave away that last set there. They were controlling the game. They had all the momentum. Tigers take a timeout, come back out, and storm back to win that set. So you'd think they're probably pretty frustrated. And that's going to be a point from your Tigers. Robertson sends one too powerful.
So
not
JJ,
able to.
Ray, sorry to interrupt, but real quick, what do you think Coach Barmore said to her Pioneers team, like, after giving up that lead and then going into this set?
I think just continue to play the game we want to play. When we're able to play the game we want to play, we've looked really dominant in this game. They haven't done anything special. They haven't had to change up a lot of things. It just comes down to not making simple mistakes. And they both sets that they've lost. And that's a beautiful play from Ricketts. She's done that a couple times now in previous matches. It's come to be her signature special move, and it is very sneaky, very cheeky, as you'd say.
Yeah, sneaky and cheeky. Yeah, but, that's why they run, man.
Just really cleaning up play from this Transylvania squad. Both sets that they've given up, and she tries to send one back. Tigers now storm back
from Heaston there
with 3-point run to come back in this one. But to finish off my statement, this volleyball is a little too quick paced for me.
It's too hard to really.
But just really cleaning up play, limit the self mistakes in this set right here. Ward to Shepard. As that one's gonna get blocked, but just goes right out of bounds. This Tiger front line really heating up now, really looking good, and getting a lot of hands and blocks on this Transylvania hitters. Ward now to set it. Grace Ward has been a very bright spot for this Transylvania team all day. She has been the main setter. She's had a lot of really good passes and set up a lot of this offense for this Pioneer team. Ricketts now with the pass to Heaston. Heaston's going to gear up. That one's going to be off the net. And a beautiful job there from Katie Heaston to put the ball in an unreachable spot to put it in decent play. They were able to get a hands on it there, but not put it in a viable spot for the rest of their players to follow up and get their offense rolling. Ricketts now back serving, and we know how dangerous she can be. So that's going to be a beautiful pass. This time Tyler Linkart, as she's back in the game looking to get going. Saw her take a spill there. And Linkart's going to send another one, and there she is, right on cue. The sound effects is there.
I love it. That's what I do.
As Linkart ties up this game. Ricketts now, another good serve. Miller on the receiving end of things. Shepard now is going to blast one into the ground. Transylvania will take the lead, as this is the same story we've seen from pretty much every set. Early on in every set, it was just back and forth. Then one team tries to pull away.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's been the theme for all three sets.
You know, with these two teams being as skilled as they are, I don't think you can really. There is such a thing as pulling away, JJ.
Oh, Linkart geared back there. It's a little too much. Yeah, and that's the thing. We saw it pulling away, yes, but we saw in the first set. Transylvania goes out to a 20-17 lead. Witt is able to respond back and take the first set. So that's going to go out of bounds. Tigers back within one. Second set, Wittenberg starts to pull away a little bit there towards the end. Transylvania storms back, takes that one. Third set, Transylvania is just running away with the set. They're up 8 points, around 8-9 points, and then the Tigers storm back and take that one. So it'll be who can finish off in this last set. Hampton with the beautiful dig there. Ricketts with the beautiful pass. Worcester sends us one. Good job there. Ward now with the pass. So that's going to be a soft touch. Ricketts again setting it up to Heddick. The reaction there was more just instincts. You probably think she wouldn't want to hit that one, but when you see a ball that close to you, your instincts kick in. She tried to pop that one up, ends up sending it back.
You know, JJ, as for fans and for us, it's fun seeing all these comebacks in the sets, but I'm sure both coaches and fans of the specific teams would just like to see their team hold on to the lead, and what a spot that is, JJ.
At first he called that one out, and the Tiger fan in me got a little upset. I pointed straight down.
Yeah, it was clearly a news.
Yeah, but I give those officials a lot of credit when those balls are going that fast. It's hard to read. Sometimes you need a little bit to process, but nonetheless, Worcester placed that in the perfect spot. Good dig there from Heavestan. She's going to set up. Lynn Carter's going to send one. Miller once again on the receiving end. Ward this time is going to set up.
Beautiful dig there.
Number 8,
Ricketts,
Izzy Myers.
Not enough.
She's been phenomenal. Izzy Myers finally gets one to fall, as it seems like she's had a lot of very good spikes and a lot of very good kills, just not able to get them to fall. The Tiger defense has kind of had her number a little bit and figured her out, but she's had a lot of very good touches. She finally gets one to fall there. Heastan now will receive the serve over to Linkart. She's going to go with the soft touch. Pioneers ready for that one. Myers again. This one's going to set up Worcester. Good block, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Number 23, Cali Worchester, freshman, getting a lot of playing time in a very pivotal game here for both teams, in a very intense game, and she is playing up to the standards that this Tiger team needs her to. As a freshman to play in an intense environment like this, to perform the way she is very impressive to see. So that's going to be a tough one. It looks like going to get a whistle. It's going to go net. It looks like Izzy Myers was in the net on that one.
You know, it's so brutal in this sport. It's the smallest touch. And I saw it from up here. Don't get me wrong, it was a touch. But with the momentum, it was the softest touch on the net, and it gives the point the other way. First lead for the Tigers in set number 4, JJ.
Yep, Izzy Myers again, and she's going to get blocked, and that one's going to go down. We haven't seen it much from this fourth set, but what carried the Tigers in set number 3 was the backs of their defense.
Oh, yeah.
The ability of Robertson and Heastan Worcester now to get up on the net, really get good setups and get hands on. Ooh, and that one just off the hands of Heastan will bring the Pioneers within one. This back and forth game continues. The intensity really starting to fill up. Transylvania cannot afford to lose this one, as the Tigers do lead in this matchup 2-1. 11-10 now, as our towel boy will get back out there and wipe up some condensation, which is actually just one of our men's volleyball players. Like you said, the men's and women's volleyball players do a really good job of helping each other out, helping run the game
it's always
for
great
each
to
other.
See.
Yep.
I love it.
Tigering up on that one. Worcester really heating up. The freshman showing some impeccable skill and ability here to place them in really good spots, and she will get a spell as Allie White. So we saw another freshman who was phenomenal in that third set. Her serving really brought the Tigers back into it, as she served the last 8 points, I believe, as she will be back in to serve once again and pull this Tiger team away. It's going to be a good serve, but a good receiving there. And that's going to be a beautiful job from Holcomb, but another good block. Shepard now places it in the perfect spot. Again, do not want to see her get going if you're a Tiger fan. So we're back to a 1-point game. Holcomb now, who's gone quiet since that second.
She has gone quiet.
The beginning of that third set and the end of the second set. But the Tigers doing a really good job of blocking a lot of hers. And that's going to be a big kill from Robertson, not able to get down over to Heastan. A beautiful block. And what a recovery from Colahan. That's going to be to Heastan and a beautiful placement.
Oh, look at that.
This volley is going every which direction. Tigers now with a good setup, and that's going to be a big block. from the Pioneers. Heastan gears back, and that's a huge point.
Fingertips of Ward.
You heard it from Braden Gary himself, off the fingertips of Ward. Tigers with a big point
lead
there. Yeah, very chaotic volley there, but a good job from the Tigers to regain and really just get a good dig to get them in a flow and get them with a good setup there for Heastan to put the Pioneer defense in a tough spot.
JJ, I can't handle those long rallies.
Oh, it's tough. Pioneers go for a fake there as Carrington Jackson shows off her leaping ability again.
Oh. Do you know what they called there, JJ? Point does go the Pioneers' way.
I'm not sure if they called something earlier, but either way, it was going to be a point for the Pioneers.
Sure.
It's now number 4, Grace Ward, to serve.
And when Pioneers have been at their best, it's been when Ward has served.
That's a really good serve there, but a good receive. And that's going to be a beautiful play from Heastan. Carrington Jackson now with a beautiful, quick return to sender will tie this game up. 13-all here in set number 4. Transylvania with a nice little 2-point swing there to tie this game up. Ward now to serve. And like you said, Ward has been the catalyst. When this team is playing very well, Ward is in the middle of it. And her serving is very good. And that one's just going to be the caster's curse. Will get her on that one. I spoke about her.
It's a real thing. It's a real
right
thing.
Away.
You know, I always say that as a joke before I really got into this stuff, but it's a real thing.
That was, I think, the first mistake I've seen her make all game. Ricketts now, who's been phenomenal as well. Ward with a beautiful pass. Shepard will send a big one back to tie this game up.
So
back and forth we go.
She was involved in the first 2 points for the Pioneers. So she's really starting to step up, JJ, in set number 4 to keep her team in it. Beltsos to serve for the Pioneers.
Yeah, when you need her most, she will be there. And that one's going to be in the net, a very tough one to swallow if you're a Pioneer fan, especially if your head coach, Amy Barmore. You get back into this game, you tie it up. You do not want to give free points to this Tiger team, who their strength so far in this game has been when they are the serving team, they are the attacking team. They do a really good job of setting up their defense off their serves and do a really good job of just putting their serves in the right spots, making this Transylvania team very uncomfortable and in spots they don't want to be in. So very tough one. He's staying out with a good serve. Sylvie Miller. That's going to be a beautiful one from number 7, Madison Sweeney, getting into this game at the right time. We've seen her with some good looks, just not able to find the opening, but she finds it right there to tie this game up. As we are going to get a timeout, it looks like, from this Tiger team. 15-all here in set number 4. Can go either way. Can the Tigers close one out, or can Transylvania force a set number 5?
We will find out, JJ.
We will find out. We will be right back here on the Tiger Sports Network. And we are back here in set number 4.
Serve!
Beautiful serve there for number 13, Sylvie Miller. Worcester will send it back over. Pioneers there to receive. Sweeney now with that one. Oh, what a beautiful diving dig there from Heastan. Puts the Tigers defense in a tough spot. Heastan once again there to receive the dig. Over to Lakar. She's going to send one down. Sylvie Miller
there
right
to make
the play, though. Sweeney now with the beautiful play. Oh, what a diving stop from Hampton.
Oh, this is not good.
Heddick now, good job to send it back over. And that's going to be a point for the Tigers off to phenomenal defense of Ava Hampton and Katie Heaston, that diving dig to keep the Tigers defense in that one.
The only thing I would disagree with is when, I do like it when it ends on a kill, those long rallies. But that was good for everyone's ears, because if it was
good for Tiger fans,
it would have been screaming.
It would have been a very
intense
and fun play. Ava Hampton now to service. She's been very phenomenal from the serving portion of this game. It's going to send a missile over. Ward now with the pass to Sweeney. He's going to send it over. Oh. Hampton just doing it all right now. Hampton now is going to send it over. Say we're on their third touch. Ward now. He's going to set up Sweeney again. He's standing there to receive. Ricketts now over to Linkard. She's going to send one down. Sophie Miller there to receive. Ward once again. This time over.
Oh, not again, JJ.
Hampton back to Linkard. And she's going to get it down to go down. Finally, she needed that one. She had gone quiet there for a lot of this set and a little bit at the end of the last set.
But we and everyone in this arena knows what she can do.
And she knows it too when she comes back and makes a phenomenal play at a really pivotal time. Tigers leading by 2 now in set number 4. And a mistimed hit there from a Holcomb. A very rare mistake from the sophomore.
Here we go,
and that's a big 3-point swing there from the Tigers. Transylvania will take another timeout to respond to this Tiger run. Coming down to the wire here in set number 4. We will be right back after this timeout. We are back to finish up this fourth and potentially final set in this match. Unless Transylvania has something to say about it. Holcomb right back into this game. Over to Linkard, who's going to send one down. Miller with a good job on the receiving end of that one. And that's going to be a beautiful play from number 8, Izzy Myers. Izzy Myers, another freshman impacting this game. And this is going to be an exciting matchup to come for years to come, as these young players have been phenomenal in this game. So really excited. I'm really hoping they are still on each other's schedules for the next couple of years. So I very much want to see that one when it comes. Ricketts now over to Lincoln. Just out of bounds.
I was going to say that could have broken the record on the heat for the night.
Yeah, and that would have been a very big one for the energy purpose of this game. Transylvania comes out of the timeout, gets 2 quick and good points, much needed points for them. Ricketts this time. Robertson,
and look
Ward
at that
able
agility.
to recover and get that one. This time over to Robertson again. You are not.
Hits the net.
It's going to get a carry.
Yep. So
interesting call there from the officials. Can't say I agree or disagree. Tough one to call. Could have gone either way. Nonetheless, that's a 3-point swing out of the timeout. Transylvania right back into this one will tie the game.
But throw back to that defense from the Pioneers, JJ.
Yes,
oh my goodness. So quick, so agile.
Very big defense. The serves over. Heaston will receive. This time back to Linkard. There she is, right on cue. Talk about it, how she needed one. She gets one. Tigers up 1 here now. 19-18. We talked about the past trends of these last 3 sets have been someone pulls away. No one able to pull away here. Transylvania, there's the running serve. What a block from the Tigers.
Is gone.
Holcomb with a beautiful play, but better defense beats good offense. Tigers up 20-18 now. Linkard with the serve.
JJ, this is the score we have seen: 20-17, 20-18.
And right on.
You gotta be kidding me.
The trend continues 20-19 now, as we will see a couple of substitution for both sides. Looks like we will have number 2 Beltos to serve. Beltos now dribbling the ball in her routine. Sends this one over. Good serve there right into the arms of Heastan. She'll set up Robertson out of, oh, what a beautiful play. They run the same exact play and set that Transylvania does, but they are able to execute. Robertson with a beautiful play there will send one into that far side away from she hits. I've talked about before, her placements have been all over on that in very good ways. Her execution and her placements, her accuracy, it's been so good on that running kill play.
Beautiful set there off the fingertips. So strong point for the Pioneers.
Yep, Shepard there right on cue. They needed her. She comes in with a big one, goes off the fingertips and out of bounds. Tigers still lead by one here, 21-20. Coming down to the wire here at Wittenberg University in this Division III volleyball matchup. And that one's going to go out of bounds. And you got to be, that's a very frustrating one if you were a Pioneers fan, coach, player. I said the key to these games, the cleanness on the serves, your ability to not give away free points. So far, Transylvania has been on the negative side of that this whole matchup, and the Tigers have gained a lot from it. Ward there with the beautiful pass. Shepard's going to send one, not able to serve it, and Allie White's going to go flying into the bench. Hopefully she's okay. She pops up and flies back into the game.
AC said, ain't nothing to worry about it, JJ.
Love to see the hustle. Allie White, the freshman, trying to save that ball. We're going to see Robertson enter this game once again in a very...
I can't handle these games, JJ. I forgot the intensity of these matches.
And now a big opportunity. Grace Ward now to serve for this Transylvania team. One of the bright spots of this team has been phenomenal all day. This serve's going to be sent over. Heastan to receive. This one over to Hedrick. What a beautiful pass! And hit. There's that set play. It's more of a line drive pass instead of that uplifting one where the defense has got time to react. It's right at the net, right over top the net though. And Hedrick and Robertson do such a beautiful job of going up there to get it. And always the execution. Ricketts with the beautiful pass. Now Ricketts, can she end this one out? She has been phenomenal all day, and that's going to be a beautiful serve. Right at cue, she gets A's. Ricketts now with a chance to end this one. She started this game off with the first set, ending it with her serves. Now can she end it now? Tiger fans are on their feet.
Listen to the thing, and that was a rare mess up from Miller.
Here comes Ricketts' serve. That one's going to be a tough one. It's going to be sent down to Heastan, and that's going to be ball game here. Heastan
match.
I'm going to take a deep breath. Then we're going to recap this game a little bit. A beautiful serve there from Ricketts, forces a heavy touch. Heastan sends it right back off the hand. Tigers take a phenomenal game and a big one here in terms of regional standpoint. Tigers looking to host a regional, and that'll be really fun for the city of Springfield and the College of Wittenberg University. Tigers get their 10th win of the season, improving to 10-1. And a very impressive game. Braden, what are your thoughts on this one?
Oh, it's just brilliant. It's just being a sports fan, and I don't even know all the technical details about the game of volleyball, but I get enough. But I just want to say how fun of a match that was, watching both teams. Transylvania take a bow. On any given night, they could have easily snagged a win here at Pam Evans-Smith against these Tigers, but in the end, your favorite Tigers get their 10th win of the season. I'm just really glad I was here to witness it.
Yeah, really big and fun one tonight. But that will be all here from the Tiger Sports Network. I am JJ Weisenberger. I'm here with my great partner, Braden Carey. We hope you